The Fitzy and Whipper podcast.
Couple of hot topics flying around when it comes to your workplace at the moment. One would be Corona. That hasn't gone away. Influenza A. My God, has it taken over your workplace? The other one that floats around, of course, is the pandemic called OnlyFans, which is a money-making way. If you're keen to make a couple of dollars on the side, could be considered a side hustle. All you have to do is take off some of your clothes and hope that people subscribe and want to see more.
Are people really
making
money from this, though, mate?
Oh, yes, they are.
You need a bit of celebrity about you, don't you? People don't have to know who you are.
Married at first sight. That'll get you over the
They
line.
are making, because people are fascinated and they want to see nudes and all that kind of stuff. But if you're the everyday Joe Blow, you'd have to go above and beyond to get noticed, wouldn't you?
Well, you'd think so. You'd need to do something
Does it feed?
eye-catching.
Does it feed like you log on? Does it give you sort of like the top rating people? Because to Fitzy's point, if you're not famous, no one's searching your account.
No,
So
just
how
family
does it
and friends
feed?
would be searching your account.
Lovely.
But it doesn't always have to be sexual, does it? OnlyFans, there are...
Yeah, but who's paying to see you garden?
Well, this is the thing.
Oh my God! Look at that hedge, $4.95 a month.
You are right. You would
plant
say
that flower well.
Oh
a
my
majority of
gosh!
subscribers on OnlyFans are only on there for one thing.
Go and plough that field.
And
And you
that's
can-
it's Costa's gardening.
Costa does it like nobody else. You know what? This is brought to my attention, and it's affected our team here at work. Probably over Easter, I heard it for the first time when Tom's wife, Inga, she said that
It's Inga.
Oh, sorry.
Inga.
She said she'd consider possibly starting an OnlyFans page. And Tommy, you told me, and well done, you put your radio hat on at home and you've got something to play to us this morning.
Awesome.
But you told me that the conversation hadn't finished.
No, it's been an ongoing chat over the last few months that and because Inga doesn't subscribe to OnlyFans, but she just sees that a lot of people are making, decent cash off it.
Does she know
Make
what's
it at home.
going on, Tom?
Well, see, that's what I question. She's sort of aware. She hasn't watched a lot of OnlyFans, but she thinks that, you might just be able to put up, a shot of your legs and make some cash.
She's got great legs in her.
She could though, yeah. She's very good looking, your wife. So
But we were in bed together last night.
Go on.
listening to that.
Filming content.
Tom, you've started already.
I'm not subscribing to
I
that.
don't even think you need 4 cameramen. do you?
Ew.
And she was watched. So I've got some audio because I did hit record, and I apologise to my wife. Well, she was watching Real Housewives of Miami on her phone.
Oh, great series, that one.
Yeah, one of your favourites. And she's watching, I think it's Larsa Pippen.
Yes,
Scottie Pippen's ex.
Right.
And Larsa has been making lots of money on OnlyFans.
Okay.
Anyway, this is a snippet of audio of my wife and I in bed.
Isn't it? Yeah. You're watching Housewives?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds great.
Well, actually, I was about to say they're talking about Lars's OnlyFans page.
Oh, who's
Said
Lars?
she earns $10,000 a day.
10 grand?
And she doesn't do anything overt.
What does she do?
Those poses. I wouldn't do anything too racy when you're thinking about it.
So it's still on the table. That's what I love about this. It is still
It's an
on the
ongoing
table.
chat.
But see, overt means... so
Sexual.
is she wearing like lingerie, Tom, or something? Do you know?
It's just boob shots, is it?
I don't know.
Because Larsa Pippen, I follow her on Instagram. I think she does put up a lot of. She was best friends with Kim Kardashian for a while, so they do a lot of like just Kim style bikini like stuff, but none of it's nude.
It says, if you knew, right, if I could guarantee you, say, $1,000 a month, right, and your face was cut out of it, so no one
This
actually...
is what people don't realise.
no
This
one
is
knew
every
it was
day off
you.
air. Yep.
What are you going to do?
What? So
No one knew it was you.
No, but one day everyone is different, and I'm not judging people who say yes to it, but I would hate one day for one of my kids, I have 2 sons, to stumble across that.
But see...
Would they know?
They see me in the shower, sure.
Can we get Hannah to come in here?
No, but wait up. You can't just say you can remain anonymous because it never happens.
No.
You know about it all. It'll get out. You can't... And people on OnlyFans, they've got to show you who they are.
Producer Hannah's in the studio.
Nice.
Han, this has been a conversation at home for you and your man, Nick, is that right?
Yes.
Where are you at?
Oh, look, I just said to him, You know, people are making some big coin on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
And the thing is, with what Fitz was saying earlier, is, you know, if you're not famous, you're not known, how do you got to tap into a niche. So
Right.
foot pics.
Oh, a certain
Would
category.
you? You know, like I've got size 10 feet.
You've got
Yeah.
big feet.
Big feet.
I've got beautiful elbows.
Nah.
Maybe.
People
They're a
like
bit
that.
crusty, to be
No, I
honest.
don't think
Wax
anyone
some
has.
Sorbeline on that.
No one has an elbow fetish, but people have foot fetishes.
Exactly.
Chicks with big feet.
Yeah.
Would that be your subcategory?
Well, you know,
What size are you?
size 10.
Oh, that's so hot.
Yeah.
$4.95 a month. Would Nick be okay with it?
Yeah. I spoke to him about it, the OnlyFans, and he was kind of saying, "Oh, well, would you have your face in it? Would you, you know, what kind of content?" But that's when I brought up the point with him.
Do you dress your feet up in
Yeah.
like little tops with
I'm open to
cleavage
suggestions.
between your big toe and your,
Or
your
what, like
second toe?
socks with novelties on each toe?
That's good. I mean, yeah, what could your angle be? Oh, maybe because your dad is Sterlo. It could be footy legends' daughters.
That's too far.
It's not crazy.
Peter dominated on the pitch over the years, and now his daughter is dominating on OnlyFans.
Have a look at footballers' daughters. Maybe your partner, or you've had the discussion with your partner about OnlyFans. Did they go ahead with it? Or did you stop it as well and say, no one will be looking at my wife's bosoms?
Get involved, 13 24, because we're trying to work this out a little bit more. Whipper, you're the only one in the team that does have an OnlyFans
I do. I
account.
started an OnlyFans account. You're right, though, Fitz. You've got to keep the content coming. And I was revealing stuff that I would never, ever show anybody else.
Like what?
Me blowing my nose. I just didn't take off. Hey, you know when we were talking before, Hannah, who works on the show, came in and was talking about how she could go on there, and there's particular things that people are interested in on OnlyFans, like feet. Have a listen to this.
We're 125K.
Damn, what do you do for work?
I upload my feed to Feed Finder.
Feet Finder.
Feet finder?
Yeah.
No.
I've been approached on Instagram with my feet.
Have you?
My second toe is way bigger than my big toe.
Interesting.
Which is a sign of beauty, they say.
In what culture?
Just not foot beauty.
And what about bunions?
I just made it up.
Hot bunions.
Sam's giving us a call from Monavale. What happened when your friend's girlfriend went on OnlyFans, Sam?
G'day, lasses. How are we?
Good, Sam.
That's good.
It's the way. So, look, first of all, we need to understand who Dan Bilzerian is.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So, big Dan Bilzerian, famous poker player, basically flies a whole bunch of models from around the world in his private jets and just parties the whole time, right?
Yep.
Mate and his missus had the conversation. She was always one about posting bikini photos and things like that. And, of course, one thing led to another, and next minute she starts an OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Doing pretty well from it, and old mate Dan Bilzerian and I think his company Ignite pick her up and say, "Oh, would you like to come to one of Dan Bilzerian's Halloween parties over in Los Angeles?"
Oh, my God.
Wow, so she gets the invite.
Yeah.
Does she go?
Absolutely, she goes.
Yeah.
What was that, Sam? She went.
And she never came back.
So now is she part of Dan Bilzerian's crew that flies around and on islands and boats and jets and...
It's actually quite a great program.
Oh, you're breaking up, Sam.
Now,
Oh, no, that is a
guys,
phenomenal
that is
story.
unbelievable.
I mean, he is the Hugh Hefner of the modern day.
He's a bit of a pig, though, isn't he?
A bit of a pig. He was the guy when there was a shooting in Vegas that yelled at the cop and said, "Give me a gun, I'll go and get him."
He's the American version. He's probably going to go, well, no, the Australian guy's the American version of me, but he's the Candyman over there. Remember
Yeah.
him up on the Gold Coast?
Yeah, he's like the Candyman. He's ripped, a lot of
The
cannabis.
Candyman invited you to one of his parties, Tom,
That's
as
right.
a bikini model,
Yeah.
and you knocked it back.
I knocked it back. I felt uncomfortable.
That could have been.
could
that
have.
could have been the start of a new career.
The Candyman can. Sophie's in North Curl. You wanted to start an OnlyFans, is that right, Soph?
Yeah, I wanted to start an OnlyFans, but my partner wasn't very keen on it. However, I'm now looking into a new thing that's called Feet Finder,
Yeah.
This is it.
specifically for feet.
So how do you just register and then put photos of your feet up there, and then people register their interest with you, Sophie?
Yeah, it's literally the same as OnlyFans, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, you just upload pictures solely of your feet.
And do you have? What do you do with your feet? Do you have to do anything with them? I mean, do you stick them in water, or do you, I don't know, put cream on them or anything?
You can do whatever you want. You can have like cute little manicures. I kind of have currently. I lost like half my toenail on one of my feet.
Hot.
So that's pretty nice.
Well, if Josh is listening to the show, Josh, can you come in here quickly as well? Because remember, Josh came on the show, and it's not just feet, but Josh is getting messages from people about his socks.
That's right. Josh, get in here and give us an update on the sock man.
Josh, come over here, because what is the update with the sock man? Where was he from around the world?
He's in Sydney.
He's in Sydney.
How did this start, Josh?
He messaged me on Instagram.
And said what?
I've got a request. Are you into feet? And I'm like, no. Then he says he'll give me $250 for a pair of socks.
Oh, my God.
And what? So just a pair of worn socks?
Yes.
And so you gave that to him, and he loved them so much that now he wants more, doesn't he?
Yeah, so I had to go to the house, and for the money, he takes them off my feet.
Well, for extra money, above the $250, he removes them.
No, that was for the $250.
$250, right, he removes
the
them.
Extra $100 was to suck my toes.
Did you let him suck your toes?
No!
I was already there.
So you've walked away with $350 and a guy's taken your socks and sucked your toe.
Yeah, and then he'd pay like an extra $50 to go on a run before you go around, so that extra
So you're
sweat.
sweating them? Oh, my
That
gosh.
is weird. And how often would this happen?
Like maybe twice a week.
So you wonder
Twice
too.
a week?
You need,
So you're making $700 a week just
Yeah,
letting
'cause-
guys suck your toes?
this is awesome.
No, what I'd do is like if I'm going for a hike, take like a picture of your feet and be like, oh, getting sweaty. So you're kind of teasing him.
The Fitzy and Whipper podcast.